Points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal.
Makes the grab on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back gets the give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a short. Fortunate. The offense keeps it. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right on the money. They'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's complete on the right side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up. The give on the option.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Under fire. Gets it to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Running into the open space. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Needs a big completion on third and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a catch at the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Zings it complete to the right.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got him. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He wants it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in. It's Owen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Leaves it with the back. On his feet at the 40. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes a catch down the right side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Delaware. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the... Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Tosses it incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
As a quarterback, you just have to know where you are in the field. It's one thing to hold on to the ball, and it's one thing to take a sack, but you cannot keep retreating and retreating going backwards like that.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. The throw. Finds a man on the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And here comes the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option, the give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The run from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The inside handoff. Runs through the tackle.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.